Welcome to the Saltmarsh Center. This is the Nantucket Island Senior Center, operated by the Nantucket Council on Aging, a town department, and owned by the Nantucket Center for Elder Affairs, a nonprofit 501c3. This is our main room where we have most of our general activities. This morning we have exercise with Nancy Swain, small group today because there's been bad weather and the icy conditions on the road, but normally we have anywhere between 10 and 25 people in this room doing aerobics with Nancy. And then we have a 10 o'clock class with Cindy Von Campen, who follows Nancy Swain. Hers is a little bit more fast-paced and does more floor work. This room's also used for yoga with Tracy Curley or Sherry Perlman. It's used for Tai Chi with Doug Bear on Thursdays. And Sonia Parker comes Thursdays at 10:15, and she offers a program for those that are less able to do physical activities but want to work on control, flexibility, and balance issues. And they do mostly chair work. We also offer nutrition programs through Elder Services of Cape Cod and the Islands. We're their host site for lunch. That's every day at 12 o'clock. Mark Boudet runs that under the auspices of Sherry Hunt as his director. And you can just call them at 508-228-4647 to sign up for lunch. And it's a suggested $2 donation. As you can see, this room is used by a lot of other things as well. We have cards, bridge. Contract bridge is Mondays and Fridays between 12:30 and 3:45, and then on Tuesdays we have a large group of people that play duplicate bridge, and that's coordinated by a lot of volunteers that help us throughout the year. We also have bingo, cribbage, mahjong, backgammon with Brian Pluff on Fridays, and most any other activity. We have a lot of guest speakers that come to the island. They come to us through the generosity of many of the local organizations who pay for them to come here, and they provide information about interesting subjects for seniors, Medicare Part D. We have our Shine coordinators who help them with that. Open enrollment is still going on for many of those programs until May. We also have people from the Department of Registry of Motor Vehicles who come in about safe driving. We have people that come in to offer entertainment, reading poetry, doing puppet shows, all kinds of things. It's really the fun place for people 60 and over. Some people call it Club 60, and it can be whatever you want it to be. And we're just open to suggestions, and as long as we can find the time for you, we make the programs happen. Now I'll take you into the other rooms and show you the other programs we have.
I said you picked the right day to come in here because we celebrate birthdays once a month. However, nobody showed up because of the snow. We have 6 cakes here, and nobody can leave until they're gone.
Gino, I am Kathy Geddes, and this is my wonderful mom, Ann. Believe it or not, I am almost half 100, and I should belong here. I wish they let me in here all the time. My mother is in better shape than I am.
She looks fantastic.
She does.
You look great. How do you like it here, Ann?
I love it here.
You do?
I try to come 3 days a week.
Great.
Yeah, it's really, really nice.
What do you use it for? Just exercise or?
Mostly. Dinners once in a while.
Dinners too.
Dinners.
Yeah.
I used to waitress a few years ago here, and I loved it. It was real fun. Yeah.
Let's go to the other side.
Uh-oh. Here comes trouble. Do you like coming here to the Salt Marsh?
Absolutely.
Why?
Because there's 3 sweet girls that take care of us.
Oh, yeah. And you still like the ladies, then? That hasn't gone away.
What do you think that life's gonna do? Of course, I'm looking for something special to happen. On the 22nd of next month, they've taken my name in, and they're gonna install me in the Masons at 91. And when the guy heard that, he figures I'm the oldest person ever to join the Masons. They can ask you now. And they asked me, and he says, why didn't you join before? I said, because you didn't ask me.
And this is our kitchen. It's fully compliant with all of the new regulations for commercial kitchens. And we're getting ready to celebrate Birthday Day. Once a month at the Saltmarsh Center, we celebrate the birthdays during exercise class. We also do that during the congregate lunch. It's a lot of fun. We also have men's breakfast here on the last Friday of each month. Warren Gritsky and Keith Cruson cook that, and it's been a fabulous thing. We have about 25 to 50 people attend on any given time. Okay, now we're going to go into the computer room. This is where we have classes on Tuesdays and Wednesdays. Tuesday we have internet classes with Tom McGlynn, and on Wednesdays we have classes with Paul Clark. And today Ginny's borrowing the computer room. We have this wonderful color printer, and she's working on making copies of our color brochure. This is a picture of the expansion project that we hope to do for the Saltmarsh Senior Center. We'd like to put a full second floor on and go all the way out to the street so we have more room for more programs. This was the original designated senior center that was donated to the Nantucket Center for Elder Affairs nonprofit organization, which owns this building. And what they did is, this was a structure owned by Dorothy Souza. She donated it to the nonprofit. It's located off of Union Street, not far from this location. They sold this property and built this structure on town-owned land, and they entered into a 99-year lease from the property that we now are on, which is 81 Washington Street. This room is our visiting office. It's usually used by our SHINE coordinators serving the health information needs of the elderly. Nick Norton, Alice McQuaid, and Marianne Worth are our volunteers for that program, and they do that by appointment. This is also used on Thursday mornings by Arnold Patterson. He's our town's veterans agent. He's here between 9 and noon. We also do blood pressure clinics here with the firefighter EMTs. They come every Thursday between 2 and 3. We also host Social Security agents on the 4th Wednesday of each month, and the women and infant children come here on the 3rd Wednesday of each month and occasionally the 4th Friday. This is the lobby of the Saltmarsh Center. We have people sitting here waiting for programs while we're busy moving furniture, etc., and making things prepared for them. It's also the space that we have movies on Tuesday afternoons. And at the desk is the assistant director, Ginny Carrera. She's answering the phone right now. And our administrative assistant, Gail Holgate. And she's helping Reggie Reed.
You know, it's great to see you again. As you know, we own this building, the Nantucket Center for Elder Affairs Incorporated. I'm the president of that corporation. And we built this building in 1985. No town money. It's all private funds. And right now we're trying to expand it because we need simultaneous program. You went around and took pictures of the place, and you listened to Linda, and you understand that we're very crowded. Today you don't see many people here, but this unusual moment with the snow and everything. But we need to go out to the street from here to this big room you see. We're going to move almost a duplicate out that way. We're going to go up, and that'll give us all kinds of simultaneous programming. So we need funds to do that. It's going to be almost a $3 million project. We've been working about 5 years on it. We have the plans approved by the HDC, and we have the construction drawings on the way now because we have the tidewater coming in here, so we had to get the elevations for this foundation secured. And then we're going to have a big name, we hope, in the community run our capital fund drive as far as an honorary chair goes, get the contractors involved in the town, get the townspeople involved. We're on our way, and we hope by 2007 we'll be pounding nails. And although I won't be here, I'm leaving on June 1st. Peggy and I were leaving the island, but I'll be back and work with Tom McGlynn, the chair of the COA, the Council on Aging. We're all going to work together and try to make this place a great place for the seniors here. And if the town cooperates and keeps on with the tremendous cooperation we have between the town, our corporation, and the COA, unlike most any place in the state, we're going to have a wonderful, wonderful place for our seniors here. So I thank you very much for coming and taking pictures and helping the people understand what the Saltmarsh Senior Center is all about. Thanks a lot.